behind the scenes tape, or DVD rather, on Band of Brothers. Got some guy trying to put one of his Garans back together and he can't figure out how to do it. he's already done it. But they have done bragged on him too much and got his confidence up too high, and he got him in there. He's trying to put that Garan, he can't get it back together. But anyway, it's easy after you've done it a few times. You just get to where you can do it pretty easy. After you get this part in, you see where the little ears go. And the thing about that part right there, that's the part sometimes you'll have to replace. It's got some little ears on it, little teeth or whatever. And if they get worn down, you can tell that after a while they'll get worn down. That part will have to be replaced. This whole part right here, it goes in the spring. But like I said, just put it back together in the opposite order you took it apart, and of course those little teeth catch on a little pin right there. That piece that goes into the follower. I wish I had my book because it's got the name of all these parts. But you have to pick that part back up so those ears will go into place. When they click back into place, it's ready to go. But anyway, put your videos out there about internal parts on rifles, but they just don't get close enough where you can tell what's going on. If somebody's just bought them a Garand, they won't know how to take all these little parts out. You know, I think they need to know. But anyway, you know, you actually take your stock off. So you pull back on this piece right here. Go towards the barrel with it. Pull back far enough so you can get it out. Take it completely out. Alright. Take something like a toothpick or something like that. Those things you use to clean, you know, put your cleaning patches through, get a little eye on the end of it, they work pretty good. Anyway, there's the only pin here. There ain't no more here. The only pin that's there. On the left side of the rifle. Push that pin and take it out this other side. Take it completely out. And all your little internal parts come out. And see, it's all out. Where you can get to everything. If you got a wrench, of course I don't have one. You got a wrench that'll take that nut out right there and clean all the way up through that with the cleaning rod. Clean all that soot out of there. That's where all that gas goes. It makes it cycle. Alright. Alright, here's your follower. That's what the follower looks like right there. This part right here, when you got it together, slides up inside it just like it right there when it's working. Make sure all that's lubricated. Lubricate that part right there. Take the access off. Put your little oil right here. You see where it's shiny on both sides? Put your little oil on that. Take the access off. Okay. Take your follower, put it back inside the rifle just like that. It's got some guides right there. You get it lined up, should fall right in there. Okay. First thing I like to do is take this part right here. It's got this little part that sticks back. Put that just like that. Gotta see how it rests right in there. Looks like a slide or something, you know. But anyway, the next piece is this piece right here. Looks like it's got a little J on it right there. Well, that little J goes here in here on the left side of that first piece you put in. And make sure that it goes down in there and goes up underneath a little flat piece of metal. It sticks out. The only one in there on that side. Make sure it goes up underneath that flat piece of metal. Alright, now you take this part that I was talking about a while ago that goes into your follower. You may have to tilt it to the side a little bit and then put it through that groove right there. Make sure it goes up inside that follower into that guide. When you get it in there, come back with it just a little bit and it'll go up underneath this part right here. Okay, when you got everything lined up, take your pen and put it back in, and if you got everything lined up right, it should go right in there. If it's a little bit off, if you didn't get it exactly right, it'll move everything into place like it's supposed to be. But you want to make sure everything's in there right. Yeah, if that pen don't want to go in there, you got something wrong. Okay. Then you put your spring in, just like you took it out. And see these little ears right here, little teeth. They go on that part up inside here that goes into that follower. You got to get it back far enough so it'll catch hold of them. You can see where it goes after you see it there. But it's not ready to go yet. It's got a hold of that, but you got to take something like this key right here, put it underneath that part right there, apply just a little bit of pressure, not much, and you'll hear it click. Like that right there. Now it's ready to go. All you got to do now is put your stock on. Put your trigger assembly back in. Sometimes it wants to be a booger and have to make sure it lines up. After you get it lined up, click it back into place. Alright, turn it over. Inspect all this right here. Make sure all this looks like it's straight and lined up. And then you test it, pull it back, make sure it works. If it locks back, everything looks good, nothing's crooked. Sometimes that bolt will want to jump out of place. When you pull back, it won't go all the way back. It'll go back to about right there. Well, you gotta take it all down and start all over. Make sure you probably got something mixed matched in there or something. Well, this thing comes out of that guide. That's what it does. Anyway, if you got everything right, everything should work right. You put it back together and try it a couple of times. You know, make sure everything's working right. And that's how you do it. And if you got any questions,